Hi, I'm Alan, and today I'm going to show you how easy it is to build an Ethernet fabric in your data center. Here in the studio we have a single rack with a web server and 4 Brocade switches. Of course, in your data center you'd be using many more racks and your switches would be spread around different aisles, but the same thinking applies. Before we begin, let's look at why Ethernet fabric is the right choice for your data center. So let's get started. Each icon represents a resource that is connected to a switch. The resource must communicate with other data center resources, which are connected to separate switches. To keep things brief today, we'll draw a simple ring topology. Though actually, the Brocade product is topology agnostic. As I make the connection here, you can see how data flows between the two resources. And on the monitor, you can see I've just hooked up our data center client to the web server. As I connect the other switches on the rack, you can see the resources coming online on the monitor. You can see the data flowing between the resources. No problem with loops, as all ports on the switches are active. And now I've made all the connections, you can see there's nothing left on my list. And you can see how that plays out in your data center. Just connect 2 switches and you have the start of a self-forming, self-healing, load-balancing Ethernet fabric. So, let's just recap on what we've learned. So far so good, but how do you build an environment that can survive an outage? Let's take a look. As expected with an Ethernet fabric, nothing happened. In under a second, the data automatically reroutes to find the shortest distance between 2 points. And as a result, there's no disruption. It's one more reason why Ethernet fabric just works. So there you have it. With Brocade, building a high-performance, highly resilient Ethernet fabric really is that easy. And it's your first step to a highly agile data center.